Hello and welcome. Today we embark on a remarkable journey into the minds of the animal kingdom to explore the very nature of intelligence itself. We will be counting down 15 of the world's most intelligent creatures, a list that may hold some surprises and challenge our long-held perceptions of what it means to be smart. From the dense jungles to the deepest oceans, life has found extraordinary ways to think, to learn, and to solve the complex puzzles that survival presents. Intelligence, you see, is not a single, easily measured trait. It manifests in a dazzling array of forms. For some, it is the intricate dance of social politics within a troop. For others, the remarkable ability to craft and wield a tool to reach a hidden meal. It can be found in the complex clicks and whistles that carry messages across vast expanses of water, or in the profound, unspoken bond between a mother and her young. It is a spectrum of cognitive abilities, from intricate problem-solving to deep emotional understanding. As we journey through this countdown, I invite you to look beyond simple tricks and mimicry. We will delve into the evidence of planning, memory, communication, and even what appears to be a form of culture. Each animal on our list has earned its place through its unique and astonishing mental prowess, proving that the world around us is filled with minds as complex and as fascinating as our own. Let us begin our exploration into these incredible intellects. Our journey begins with a creature that shares an astonishing 98% of its DNA with us, the chimpanzee. To observe them is to see a reflection, however distant, of our own evolutionary past. In the dappled light of the African forest, one can witness intelligence at work in its most tangible form. Young chimpanzees watch their elders intently, learning the ancient craft of tool use. A carefully selected twig is stripped of its leaves, becoming a delicate instrument for extracting termites from their mound, a source of rich protein, and a testament to passed down knowledge. This is not simple instinct, but a complex process of learning and cultural transmission. Different chimpanzee communities have developed their own unique toolkits and techniques, much like different human cultures have their own traditions. They use stones to crack open nuts, a task requiring not just strength but foresight and precision. They fashion sponges from leaves to soak up water, demonstrating a clear understanding of material properties. This ability to manipulate their environment to suit their needs is a hallmark of higher intelligence. Their social lives are a labyrinth of politics, alliances, and emotions. They form deep friendships, engage in complex power struggles for dominance, and display what can only be described as empathy, comforting one another after a conflict. Communication is a rich tapestry of gestures, facial expressions, and vocalizations, each conveying specific meanings. A chimpanzee's mind is a dynamic and intricate one, capable of reasoning, deception, and long-term planning, rightfully earning them their place at the forefront of animal intelligence. Observing a troop of chimpanzees is like watching a sophisticated play unfold. There are betrayals, reconciliations, and acts of extraordinary kindness. They remember who their allies are and who has wronged them in the past, acting on this social memory. They can learn sign language in captivity, combining signs to express novel ideas. This capacity for abstract thought and complex social navigation solidifies their position as one of the planet's most formidable intellects. We now leave the forest canopy and plunge into the vast blue expanse of the ocean, home to another of the world's great minds, the dolphin. These sleek, powerful swimmers possess a brain that is not only large but remarkably complex in its structure. For decades we have been captivated by their playful nature, but beneath this joyful exterior lies an intelligence of profound depth. They live in a world of sound, a world we can barely comprehend. Their primary method of communication is a series of clicks, whistles, and body movements, a language so complex we are only just beginning to decipher its secrets. Dolphins call to one another using unique signature whistles, which act much like names, allowing them to identify specific individuals from a distance. This is a rare ability in the animal kingdom, suggesting a strong sense of self and a complex social awareness. They can cooperate on a grand scale, working together to herd fish into a tight ball, making for an easy meal. This cooperation requires not just communication but planning and role allocation. Some dolphins will form a perimeter, others will drive the fish, each understanding its part in the collective effort. Their problem-solving abilities are legendary. They have been observed using sea sponges, carried on their rostrums or beaks, to protect themselves from scrapes while foraging on the seabed, another clear example of tool use learned and passed down from mother to calf, particularly among females. Beyond their problem-solving and communication, dolphins exhibit a playful curiosity that is often a sign of high intelligence. They invent complex games, interact with other species purely for amusement, and show a remarkable ability to learn and mimic behaviors, including those of humans. They can understand abstract concepts and even syntax in controlled environments. The dolphin's mind is as deep and mysterious as the ocean it calls home, a fluid and adaptable intelligence that continues to astound us. Back on land, we encounter a true giant, both in size and in intellect, the elephant. Their brains are the largest of any land animal, and it is clear they put them to good use. The old saying, "An elephant never forgets," is grounded in scientific fact. Their memory is extraordinary, allowing them to remember the locations of waterholes over immense distances and across many years, a vital skill for surviving in the harsh seasonal landscapes they often inhabit. This powerful memory is not just for places, but also for faces. Elephants can recognize and remember hundreds of individual elephants and humans, and they treat them according to past interactions. An elephant that has been treated with kindness will remember it, just as one that has been harmed will carry that memory for a lifetime. This social memory is the bedrock of their complex matriarchal societies, where the wisdom of the eldest female guides the entire herd. But perhaps the most striking aspect of elephant intelligence is its emotional depth. They are one of the few species, besides humans and great apes, known to display complex emotions that mirror our own. They show joy, grief, compassion, and play. They have been observed mourning their dead, gently touching the bones of fallen family members with their trunks, sometimes returning to the same spot for years. This suggests a profound awareness of life, death, and the bonds of family. Their problem-solving skills are also impressive. Elephants can use tools such as branches to swat flies, and have been seen to work together to solve problems like accessing out-of-reach food. They communicate using a vast range of low-frequency rumbles, many of which are below the range of human hearing, allowing them to stay in contact over many miles. The mind of an elephant is a place of deep feeling, long memory, and quiet contemplation, a truly sentient being navigating a complex social and emotional world. Intelligence is not limited to mammals. High in the treetops of the Congo rainforest lives a bird with a mind that has completely redefined our understanding of avian intellect, the African grey parrot. Famed for their uncanny ability to mimic human speech, their intelligence runs far deeper than mere imitation. They don't just copy sounds, they can understand and use human language with a surprising degree of context and meaning. Studies with captive African greys, most famously a parrot named Alex, have shown that they can learn a vocabulary of hundreds of words. More than that, Alex could identify objects, colors, shapes, and materials. He could understand abstract concepts like same and different and bigger and smaller. He could even form simple sentences and ask questions such as asking what color he was. This indicates a level of cognitive ability once thought to be exclusively human. This is not just a trained response. African grey parrots demonstrate the ability to reason and make logical deductions. In one experiment, a parrot was able to deduce the location of a hidden treat by observing which containers were empty, a process known as inference by exclusion. This kind of logical problem-solving is a sign of a truly advanced mind, capable of understanding cause and effect in a sophisticated way. In the wild, their intelligence is used for navigating complex social structures and foraging for a wide variety of foods. Their vocal abilities allow for intricate communication with their flock. While we may be charmed by their ability to say hello, we must remember that this is just a tiny window into a mind capable of abstract thought, logical reasoning, and a genuine understanding of the world around it. The African grey parrot truly has a bird brain of the most exceptional kind. We return to the great apes, to the serene and solitary person of the forest, the orangutan. These gentle, orange-haired primates of Borneo and Sumatra are architects of the canopy. Each night they construct a new elaborate nest high in the trees, a feat of engineering that requires foresight, planning, and a deep understanding of structural mechanics. They test branches for strength and weave them together into a comfortable and secure platform. Like their chimpanzee cousins, orangutans are adept tool users. This skill, however, often appears more calculated and patient. They have been observed using sticks to extract insects from tree bark or to test the depth of water before crossing. Perhaps most impressively, they demonstrate an incredible capacity for learning through observation. Young orangutans spend years with their mothers, watching every move and slowly acquiring the vast repository of knowledge needed to survive alone in the forest. This long period of learning hints at the complexity of their lives. In captivity, their intelligence becomes even more apparent. They have been known to learn sign language and can use it to communicate their desires. Their curiosity and problem-solving skills are legendary among zookeepers. They are masters of escape, capable of picking locks, untying complex knots, and remembering the schedules of their human caretakers to plan their breakouts. What makes the orangutan's intelligence so fascinating is its often solitary application. While chimpanzees use their intellect for social maneuvering, the orangutan applies its cognitive power to the challenges of the physical world. Their ability to learn, plan, and innovate, often without the immediate feedback of a large social group, shows a remarkable self-reliance and a deeply contemplative mind. They are the patient problem solvers of the primate world. It is easy to overlook the common crow, a bird we see almost every day, but to dismiss them would be to ignore one of the most resourceful and inventive minds in the animal kingdom. Crows and their relatives in the corvid family, like ravens and jays, have a brain-to-body size ratio that is comparable to that of the great apes, and they certainly put that brain power to use, demonstrating intelligence that rivals many primates. Their most famous skill is their sophisticated use and even manufacture of tools. The New Caledonian crow in particular is a master craftsman. It will fashion hooks from twigs and barbed tools from pandanus leaves to extract grubs from deep within logs. This is not instinct, it is a learned skill with different regional styles of toolmaking, suggesting a form of culture. They can plan ahead, creating and carrying a tool with them in anticipation of a future need. Their problem-solving abilities are nothing short of astonishing and have been the subject of many scientific studies. Crows have been shown to solve complex multi-step puzzles that would stump a young child. They can understand cause and effect, such as dropping stones into a tube of water to raise the water level and bring a floating treat within reach. This demonstrates a grasp of physics that is incredibly rare in the animal world. Furthermore, crows have fantastic memories. They can remember human faces and will hold a grudge against someone who has threatened them, communicating this information to other crows. They hold funerals for their dead, gathering around a fallen comrade to investigate the cause of death, learning from the tragedy to avoid similar dangers in the future. In the clever dark eye of the crow, there is a calculating, curious, and profoundly intelligent mind at work. We now descend again, beneath the waves, to meet a mind so different from our own it might as well be from another world. The octopus is an invertebrate, a mollusk, more closely related to a snail than to a human. Yet, it possesses an intelligence that is both baffling and brilliant. Its nervous system is uniquely distributed. 2/3 of its neurons are in its arms, not its brain. This means each arm can think and act independently while still being coordinated by the central brain. This distributed intelligence makes them masters of camouflage and escape. An octopus can change its skin color and texture in an instant to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, a feat that requires a sophisticated awareness of its environment. They are famous escape artists in aquariums, able to squeeze their boneless bodies through impossibly small openings. They have been known to unscrew jar lids from the inside, dismantle plumbing, and even sneak out of their tanks at night to steal food from neighboring enclosures. They learn, and they learn quickly. Octopuses can solve mazes and learn through observation. In one remarkable experiment, an octopus watched another solve a puzzle to get a reward, and when given the same puzzle, it was able to solve it immediately. This shows a capacity for learning that does not rely on trial and error. They also appear to have distinct personalities. Some are shy, some are playful, and some are mischievous. Perhaps most intriguing is their apparent curiosity and playfulness. They have been observed repeatedly shooting water at objects, seemingly for fun, and have been seen playing with discarded bottles on the sea floor. For a creature with such a short lifespan, often only a few years, to develop such a complex brain and sophisticated behaviors is one of nature's most profound mysteries. The octopus is a true alien intelligence, a glimpse into an entirely different way of being smart.